I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Salute the Bucks Nation, friends and family. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Please hit the like button as you enter the building. It helps other Bucks fans find the channel and find the best content for the Milwaukee Bucks on YouTube. What's good, everybody? Y'all know we're here to talk about the Bucks 2024 presser and the Khris Middleton injury update. Y'all saw the tagline. Y'all saw the thumbnail. I've gotten so many messages from Bucks Nation today regarding this topic. It's hilarious. I know a lot of people feel some type of way about Khris Middleton and him not being ready until training camp. We gonna get into it. We gonna talk about Dame and Giannis not playing together at all this offseason, and to them is no big deal. And from the way they talking, they're like they're in way better situation than they were last year as far as the communication. They said that was the biggest problem. So let's be confident that that was the only problem with Giannis and Dame is just communication, and I think they'll be able to iron out all the intricacies of everything during training camp. The problem is going to be Khris Middleton's availability. He's the monkey wrench right now. We're gonna get into it, but I understand the frustration because now how are they gonna get continuity if Khris Middleton is in and out and they don't know how long he's gonna play? This is part of the pros and cons of having Khris Middleton. You love Khris Middleton for what he gives you in the postseason, but you want to wring his neck for his lack of availability in the regular season. Let's keep it real. I also would like to shout out DeLon Wright for saying he can guard anybody on the Boston Celtics. Shout out to him. That was actually funny. I don't know if y'all watched everything like an hour and a half, but yeah, DeLon Wright was like, I can guard anybody on Boston. I like that he called them out directly. That's the type of energy we need on this squad. For real, for real. Dead serious. That's exactly what we need. Yeah, please hit the like button as y'all enter the building. I'm gonna open the lines up here shortly because I know there's a lot of Bucks fans that got a lot to say. So without further ado, let's just get into it briefly. So let me just show the screen here. Let's go with this first because I know this is everybody's pet peeve besides Dame is Khris Middleton. So the Bucks said that Khris Middleton had a traditional cleanup surgery. Normal is what they said, off-season cleanup procedure. Okay. They said while it'd be great to see Middleton at Bucks training camp, don't expect a full effort just yet. NBA insider Chris Haynes reported on September 28th that Middleton still hasn't been cleared for 5-on-5 drills, meaning he won't see any preseason action until he reaches that stage. What this means is, ladies and gentlemen, is that Khris Middleton is not hooping until the season starts. So again, the Bucks are going to have to figure out continuity during the season instead of building chemistry in the offseason. It's a little bit arrogant to me, but we're gonna see what happens. But on the other side, we do have to understand Giannis was getting married, Giannis was in the Olympics, Dame had his camp, Dame had to get his personal life situated. So I think that's understandable why they really couldn't connect with both of them having pretty busy off seasons. But on the positive, Giannis is in shape from playing with the Olympics, and clearly Dame is in shape. And also, Dame has been working with the young guys, which I think is a positive as well, having them in his camp, building chemistry with the young guys. So I think that that is a positive. But the Khris Middleton portion is concerning, and I'm going to keep it real. Our big three not hooping until the regular season, I'm not feeling that. I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm not feeling that. That's the prime time to be working on pick and rolls, working on defensive rotations. All the intricacies of the game is what should be worked on during the off season. Now you're saying that we can't do none of that, or at least with our big three at 100%, that we're gonna have to again figure it out during the season. At least now we know we have a stable coaching staff. Everyone at least has a year under their belt together, so maybe things coming together should be a lot faster than last year since the environment is much more stable. Uh, we got players in here that want to play, and our defense was stalwarts. So I still, even with all of this foolishness going on, I'm still confident in what the Bucks can do. But I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm okay with how things went this off season as far as them not playing together at all. I'm not okay with that. I know they're veterans and they should be able to get past it, but I would have really preferred for them to just be in their own silo, just hooping and working on the intricacies, pick and rolls. Who's going to pop out? When you going to pop out? screen and rolls, like all of that stuff. I would have preferred that they work together on that. Like I said, on the positive, at least everyone's coming in shape, lean. They said Khris is looking good, Dame looking good, Giannis looking good. So on a positive, everyone's in shape, and hopefully Khris should be 100% healthy going into the season. On a side note, this is why I said that Khris Middleton's contract should have been heavily incentive based. Khris Middleton's contract should have been heavily incentive based on availability and games played. Seriously. He he's gonna fleece us if he's gonna play 30 games again and then hoop in the playoff. I mean, damn. For what we're paying, I don't think that's fair. But it is what it is. He negotiated a dope contract. But I do find that concerning. I do actually find that concerning. Middleton only averaged, obviously, in a small sample size, 15 points last year, 5.3 rebounds, 4.7 assists. But his splits weren't bad. Almost 50% from the field, almost 40% from three, and 84% from the line. And hey, in the playoffs, look at what I tell y'all. Playoff Middleton numbers completely different. 24, almost 10 rebounds, 5 assists. That man is a playoff baller. It's like the yin and the yang. I just don't get it. It's just like the yin and the yang. But let me get to the comments, and then I'm gonna open up the lines. I know there's a lot going on. Let me just shout out friends and family real quick. Mr. Cool in the building, salute. Oliver Story in the building, salute. Brandon King Carter in the building, salute. Dr. Smith, appreciate you tapping in. I know you said you can't stay the whole live, but appreciate you tapping in. Salute. Luke, what's good? Salute. Gibson Nicholas, straight out of the Bahamas. Salute. My boy Chris B, straight out of Ohio. What's good? Matt, what's good? Mr. Washington, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. D Code 123, what's good? Appreciate. Oh. Cynthia Harris, queen of the chat. OG in this thing. What's good? And I know she personally is about to go in on Middleton. Shout out to Cynthia. Oh, the homie Bleacher Report boss is in the building. Salute. The homie Pat straight out of Jersey. What's good? Tony Tone in the building. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Oh, the homie straight out of the United Kingdom. RJ back. What's good, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Jimmy Roller in the building. Mr. Washington, if I didn't shout you out, hey, salute. Jimmy Roller, salute. Robert Brooks, salute. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Let's get into some of these comments and see what's good. Mr. Cool said, let me be the first to apologize to Dame. His media presser was really excellent. He convinced me that he's about the championship business and letting people know he's back. Facts. I don't want to say that, Mr. Cool. I appreciate you saying that because if I say it, they're like, oh, you're just always protecting Dame. You're always this and Dame. So I appreciate you saying that. I didn't want to be the one to say it. Salute to the living legend, Mr. Cool. Oliver, what's good? Can't wait to hear Mr. Cool Gibson with the great debate. Awesome humor. Facts. Facts. My man Oliver in the building. Brandon said Dame and our Bucks are ready to go and can't wait for the season to start. And Dame said that we will see a much different Dame this season along with Giannis, Khris, and Brook. Hey, they motivated. I told y'all there's no further motivation needed for this team. I don't know what other derogatory comments can be said about this team for additional motivation. They should be locked and loaded. Like I said, the only thing we really need to be concerned about is with Khris Middleton's health. That's key. Let's be clear. This is only a championship team when completely healthy. I'm not going to play with y'all or try to sugarcoat this. For us to win a championship, we need to be healthy. Could somebody miss a game or two in the playoffs? Yes. But we need all our players available for the playoffs for us to win a championship. I don't see any other way. The way this team is built, as Mr. Cool said, is top heavy. We need our big three available 100% in the playoffs for us to do what we need to do. Dr. Smith said not going to make it tonight, but it's always a pleasure talking to my fellow Bucks people. Prayers for all those affected by Helene, health and healing. Turn to God for the answers. Salute. Appreciate you, Dr. Smith. Always wise words. The homie Luke said Damian Lillard said he's like very good, and Khris Middleton said he's feeling good. And yeah, that's what you want to hear. That's what you want to hear. Gibson said salute to Alvar and Story of blessings and respect. Absolutely. Chris B said Bucks Nation. Hey, we here. We in this thing. Matt said, yo, what's good? What's good, Matt? Y'all know we here to talk about, bro. Let's get it in. Let me just open up these lines. I know y'all ready. D-Code 123. I'm excited for our revamped roster. Our defensive intensity and play should be much better. Facts. Facts. Let me put the link in here. Hold on. Give me a second here. All right. I'm going to put the link in the chat here. Tap in at y'all leisure. I'm surprised nobody matched the line right, saying that he can D up everybody on Boston. He ain't scared of nothing. I thought that was gangster that he came like that. I'm telling you, hey, this team is motivated. For me, what I got from the presser, besides what everyone said, there was an air of confidence to this team. There's an air like, we gonna show y'all now. You know, it's like that. All right, yeah. We hear y'all talking. Hey, I'm feeling good, yo. He feeling good. He feeling good. Hey, we coming. I still have faith. Like I said, we just need Middleton healthy. Middleton, we just need you to get us like 60 games, fam. 65 games. To us, that would be equivalent to 82. Middleton, we need 65 games out of you, bro. 65 and healthy in the playoffs, we're good. This team is built for the playoffs, but we need to be healthy, and we can win it. We can win it with this roster healthy. That's saying if we don't make any trade deadline moves, that could crack off too. Without further ado, Bleacher Report boss in the building. What's good?
What's
Hey,
up, Buck Nation?
it,
What's up?
it should at least, at the very least, now that the homie Mr. Cool and let it out. I think now all the derogatory comments for Dame should chill for at least until the season starts. What else
Man,
can he say to make y'all feel comfortable at this point? Like, what
well,
else can he say?
that wasn't the part that got everybody mad. Everybody got mad because Giannis said he ain't trained with Dane. I'm like, everybody,
Yeah,
oh, he's
but they're off season. What up? Hold on. What up, Pass? Appreciate you
What's
tapping
up?
in.
What's up?
Yeah, but that man got married. He was playing in the Olympics. Dame had his camp. He was working with the young guys. He had to finalize his divorce and get all his people together. What do y'all expect? Sometimes people gotta understand these. Yes, they're athletes, but they're humans. People, they're actually real humans. They live, eat, drink. They have families, children. They have real lives outside of basketball. We have to take that in consideration. Some of us fans are very we're unapologetic. I mean, we just want you to hoop. We don't care what you got going on. I don't care. Your
oh,
pops got hit by a car. We don't care. We paying you 50 million. We want 30 a game. Like, these people have no emotions whatsoever. Like, they're just androids or cyborgs or something. Like, I think this offseason made sense to me why they couldn't connect. Both were on different trajectories as far as what they were doing: Olympics, marriage, uh, divorce, working with the young guys. I just didn't see an issue. Would I wanted them to work together? Absolutely, but I can understand why they didn't connect, and I don't think it was any shade by either player. But I'm gonna get started. Let's go with Bleacher Report Boston. We're gonna go to the homie Pass out in Jersey.
all right. Well, they pretty much they said that they just didn't get the workout because it was. I mean, Dane even said in the interview that probably not a lot of people heard. He said, while everybody's trying to say we need to practice together, and what's the point? You can practice like till you're blue, and it don't mean anything if you don't communicate.
Communicate facts.
That's
That's what I was saying earlier. They said the
the
communication was the problem.
communication. And that was the thing I was telling everybody else, like, why you guys are tripping? Why you guys talking about, y'all just going, they ain't practicing together. I'm like, yo, did you watch the whole interview? Did you just watch the clip? Like, that's just telling me people watching clips and not really watching the whole interview. Because they just said that there was more of trying to do a communication with each other. Even Jan said that, but nobody wanted to hear that. They just clipped in, they ain't work together. I'm like, come on. Why? Like, if you're going to hate on the Bucks, there better be a good reason. It's not a good reason right now because they all like they're enjoying themselves. They're trying to learn more. This is the first time in years that they're about to take training camp to another place. They're going to go California. They're in California
California,
right
yep.
to really like bond together. Like when the last time the Bucks ever did that? It just I just really feel that the Bucks need to. I mean, people need to really understand that these teams or these fans need to understand that what the Bucks are trying to do. And I just don't see why everybody's getting all uppity about, oh yeah, Giannis ain't working with Dame and they working on pick and roll. Oh my gosh, they're not going to work. And I'm like, that's not even the case. Dame said that he makes sure that he communicate what he wants and what he likes, and then and so far with Giannis. And now they finally figuring it out, and he got a good feeling about it. Yeah, but we all want Middleton. And Middleton, when I saw Middleton they said that he won't be ready. I'm like, I mean, of course he's not gonna be ready yet. It's like there's a revolving door. It's like every time we turn around, man ain't ready yet. I'm like, I could just see Pronte with that little smile on his face, like, man, ready. I can
Right.
see Pronte right now, like, man, I'll tell you, I told you
As
ready.
Doc Smith be saying, they gotta wrap him in bubble wrap. They gotta wrap Middleton in bubble wrap.
Fragile.
Man.
It's just, at least he's gonna be ready for the season. It ain't gonna be that bad, but it's just man,
Hold on. Hey, I gotta mute you real quick, bro. You got the little stuff going on. Go ahead, Bleach Report Balls. Then we gonna go to pass. Go ahead.
I'm just sick of all the people that not Bucks fans saying stuff like that, and I'm like, stop being hating. Just wait till the season start. And Dion Wright, that man was like, look, I can cover anybody from Boston, anybody. I'm like, whoa. He on that time. He's like, yeah, I can do everybody. I can do everybody.
That's what I was calling. I'm surprised nobody said that in the chat. I was like, he came gangster. I was like, okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
he said
all
one.
right.
He said I can guard 1 to 4. That's
Right.
exactly what we need you to do.
That's exactly
Don't
what
worry
we
about
need.
don't worry about Porzingis. Giannis take care of that.
Right,
Man,
1 to 4
exactly.
is all we ask.
Exactly. Go ahead, keep cooking, Pass. Go ahead, it's on you, Pass. Keep cooking. Then we're gonna
So
go to the homie down there in the Bahamas, Gibson Nicholas. Salute. You coming up next. We're gonna let Pass give his take. Go ahead, Pass.
I may be on the minority side here, where I don't think it's a big deal that Khris is injured, that Khris may not play
Okay.
preseason, only because I think it makes it that Dame and Giannis get more focus on them, which means they have to learn how to do the pick and roll properly.
Okay.
That's
I like
because
that perspective. I like that
you're
perspective.
losing a huge point of things. It makes it so that hey, the other guys like Prince, like DeLon, or Gary Trent, they have to step up more. If he's out, these guys we have as options. We don't have to worry about Jay Crowder. We don't have to worry about Malik Beasley.
Sour Crowder. Yeah.
Crowder still hasn't been signed, by the way. That man is retiring.
Oh, I can't believe he's not signed yet. Unbelievable. Such a great talent.
Even the Detroit Pistons won't sign you. How's that feel?
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pass. Then we will go to Gibson. Go ahead, Pass.
So yeah, that's one of the things I feel like about this. That and the Giannis, and the only thing I'm really concerned about is Doc. That's about it.
I can understand why you would say that.
If Doc is the problem, I'm not worried about the players. I'm worried about Doc.
I can understand why you would say that.
Because I don't know if Doc learned of how he is. Because matchup wise, look, Knicks think they can do something with Cat.
Right.
You think Giannis is worried about Cat? That man that man has 5 fouls after 20 minutes. He ain't doing nothing.
And the other thing is, Cat got a lot of Paul George in him, as far as not coming through in the playoffs. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my homie super chat here. Hold on 1 second. Appreciate you, Sergio. Appreciate you tapping in, Sergio, with the $10 super chat. Hold up. I know you're not saying talking on the phone is better than actually practicing. That's the same thing when someone says, I'll go to the gym, but if you don't actually go, you won't lose weight. I feel what you're saying, but I'm just assuming. I'm just believing in what they saying, Sergio. I feel you. I do think that they should be working together, and they should have been. But I understand that the schedule this offseason didn't. They just couldn't click, and we're just hoping they can really go hard in training camp. And I think that's what Pass is alluding to as well. That we're
I
hoping
mean,
they can build what they need to build during the training camp. They're already in shape. Now it's just spamming the plays at this point. Go ahead, finish up, Pass, and then I'm gonna go to Gibson.
so the thing about that is more so I forgot what I was about to say. Go to Gibson real quick. I gotta
All right,
think of
okay,
what I was about to
go
say.
ahead, Gibson.
Salute to Brandon. Salute to everybody. I ain't home, but I by my brother, so I said let me just tune
Yeah,
into
pop
this
on. It's
line.
all good. Hey, it's friends and
Right,
family here too. You let them know that. Go
right,
ahead,
right.
fam.
Passamento Howard's Jersey. Daniel, salute. Amber, salute.
All right.
My biggest concern is I have to make a decision, and I need Bucks organization to come to make this decision. I don't know what we're gonna do with Middleton. That's my concern there. I don't know. I feel that he is holding this team for reaching their fullest potential. The season is not started yet, and he done injured. Man, I don't know. Bucks organization, the man that had too many surgeries, and I looking at that as a red flag in the air.
But they
We
said
don't
it was
know.
a normal surgery, a typical normal off-season cleanup surgery is what they said, Gibson.
Yeah, most of the
Yo,
surgeries is cleanup on both legs.
Yeah, it's cleanup. So
That
that's the
was
positive. It wasn't a major like reconstructive surgery or anything.
it was more
right.
it was multiple stories I've seen have all said the same thing. So that's why I'm
Mm-hmm.
like that's why I'm sure it's positive. If it was only one story, then I would be concerned. But if everyone's saying the same thing, it's probably
What
true.
up, Monolando? No, I
All
agree.
right.
It's just another. Well, let's hope this. Let's spin this a little bit. Let's hope now that Khris Middleton will be healthy since he's got all his issues resolved. He's had a wrist surgery. He done got his ankles cleaned up. He
Right.
he done got everything done, so he should be good now. He should be.
Me honestly,
I
I hope maybe he's like how Brooke was after 21, after 22.
yeah.
Brooke was looked great the next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had when he had the initial back surgery, correct. Then he
Yeah,
came back and he almost was defensive player of the year. Yeah, let's
and
hope that Khris Middleton, these surgeries actually help Khris Middleton play better and stay healthier. That's all I can
back.
think about Gibson. Go ahead, Gibson. I'm just
So, so Amber, I probably have to call back, and when I
okay.
get home, I'm about to leave out. But salute to everybody in the
Salute,
chat.
salute. Hey,
Peace
salute
and
to the
love
family
to
out there in the Bahamas, bro.
right.
All right.
Peace and love to the city of Wisconsin. Peace, peace.
Man, always say city, state, brother. All right,
All
Gibson.
right,
All right.
all right.
All right. So salute to Gibbs. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Salute to the fam over there. Middleton is I think the most concerning person on this whole roster because he's
Mid-
really the glue. When
Middleton's
Middleton and the big three are there, we're hard to beat. We're hard to to stay in the game with that squad. We can run you up out the building with that squad. So whatever we need to do to maintain Khris Middleton's health, I think that's imperative. Imperative, his health is imperative to this squad. Not saying Dame's health isn't a problem or Giannis. Obviously, Giannis's problems are being healthy in the playoffs, but I still think that's a correlation with Middleton not being available in the regular season. Giannis got to go extra hard, and then while Middleton is smiling on the bench, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he has
hopefully
more load on him.
he has more load on him, right? So
Hurt.
I
That's what I
yeah
got.
yeah.
I mean, I
So
feel like this year might be an outlier only because of what type of injury it was. It's also it was non-contact. Most of his other injuries before have been contact. This is the only one that has been non-contact.
that's fair. I'm hoping the best. Maybe this will be his last surgery for a minute.
I mean, that's typically how it is. Usually, you have bad luck for a few years, and
All right.
then a year you got 1 year you have none of those issues. If this
And
is the issue, if
we
this
need it this year. Seriously.
we've had it in 21 and we had it again in this year. So let's see what happens. I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
we did have an injury in 21, but Dante just wasn't important to that chip.
He
Yeah.
wasn't the Dante that we see today.
Yeah,
He
he really
wasn't the
wasn't though. He
Dante
like
that we see
what was that?
today.
That was year 3 Dante.
Yeah, he was
He
good
wasn't.
year too.
He
Yeah,
had a down year that year too. He wasn't that great that year.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. It was a year that I thought he was going to replace Bledsoe for a minute. I thought he was our future PG for a minute. I thought Dante was going to be then. He fell off the cliff in the bubble and we got him out of there.
He is not at PG level yet. He's way too far from that. He would have shown it by now if he
Right.
was going to be a PG.
True. So now about the Dame thing. Do you guys think Dame was nonchalant in what he was saying as far as it making it not a big deal that him and Giannis haven't worked out together? I don't personally, I'm not too concerned, but I feel a lot of people with the Bucks are concerned, saying they're not working out together. If they have a down season, trade Giannis because he's out anyway, and all this. Like I've seen. Shout out to Bleach Report Boss for sending over some of that craziness, and shout out to Amtrax as well and Midnight Nude for sending over some information. That the comment section on some of these videos is crazy for the
but
press. It's crazy.
Let me get in
It's
on
all.
it. Let me get on it real quick, Pat. Sorry, Mark.
No, go ahead.
My thing is with the fans with that concern. I understand the concern, and like when I seen people talk like that, I'm like, wait a minute. Now, Giannis and Dame just said that they're more attuned to what they're talking about together, and the communications. I understand the other side saying that you need to work on it during the off season, but like we just said, they had really not no time. Dame had to do his thing with his kids, get his life together. Then he had worked out with that guru that you've been talking about. I heard what he said. Oh my God, that was another story in itself. Funny about how he was training with that guru you told me about.
Right. David
And
Goggins.
yeah, oh
Yeah.
my God, that didn't work out. But the thing is, the fans coming in like, oh well, they're not working together. They just trade them. I'm like, are you a fan of the Bucks or are you a fan of another team that want guys on their team? Like, who are you? Like, because you know darn well, we don't want y'all to go nowhere.
Right.
We will bow to guys like, thank you, Lord. Like, stay here. No.
And he signed. He's already signed an extension. So just relax. I just said, just relax. Maybe some positive vibes for this team would be beneficial. It's so much just negativity, and it's almost like, you know what's crazy? It's almost like some Bucks fans want Dame to fail, and it's like, if he fails, we fail. It's insanity. Y'all
You gotta
need
keep.
Dame to hoop for us to win a championship. Our big three all need to hoop for us to win a championship. This can't be the Giannis show anymore. The NBA is no longer set up like that. This can't just be a one man game. Shout out
You
to
gotta
WWE
yeah.
Wrestling. Go
You gotta
ahead, Pat.
understand about that is that there is a lot of only Giannis fans on the Bucks. They are not here for anyone else other than Giannis.
Fair.
And now I'm not liking that though. I'm not liking that.
I don't like it either, but that's the truth. I mean, I'm not a fan of it either. If Giannis leaves, I'm still a fan of this team. Simple
Right.
as that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. And not saying we want Giannis to leave, because I already know how the comment section go. We're not saying we want Giannis to leave. We're saying we're a supporter of this actual franchise. And like they said, certain people, we won't say no names, only support Giannis. If Dame outscores Giannis in the game, it's a problem. It's a problem. And it's like, this is a team game, you guys. You need to win as a team. You need all players performing well to win. You shouldn't care who scores as long as you win.
That's how the NBA
Shout out
is.
to Conway the Machine.
The NBA isn't really a team. It's a team sport, but it's not. People aren't going based on teams or who they're rooting for half the time.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they're going on players. Yeah,
it's so heavily on players. So if anyone moves, like those players, there's no loyalty to teams.
No, I agree with that. Not anymore. It used to be like that, but I definitely
used to
agree,
be. So after what? I say like around literally as soon as LeBron did all that. That's when it started.
Okay. Hey, so Amtrax, salute to Amtrax, aka Beast by the Pound. He said they lock in training camp will do wonders for the chemistry and Dame Giannis pick and roll. Okay, so you're not worried either. So you're saying long as they're in training camp together, they should be good. I can roll with that.
I gotta add to that also with the training camp thing.
Yeah.
You have a whole look. We need this thing to be ready by the playoffs. I don't need to be ready by the first week because then people have time to adjust. If you if you learn this right beforehand, they're like, oh wait, we never saw this before. We can't really adjust straight away like that because you don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
as long as they have it done by playoff time, I think it should be fine.
I agree. Salute Decode 123 agreed.
And a lot of it, what Dame was saying about the communication. You look back at a lot of film, they were not talking to each other at all.
At all. But you know what? The games that they were talking to each other were the games we performed well.
Yeah,
Denver, we communicated. OKC, we were communicating.
Um,
Boston, we were communicating. There were certain
even
games when you saw it, we were a different team.
the Lakers games, both of them, on certain quarters, they were doing very well together.
Correct.
It didn't end up well in either games, but it did show at certain times. Because I think I saw a video about this where the guy was showing like a
Cool.
certain type of pick and roll where you would have they would have clear out on all the shooters will clear out one side, so Giannis can roll on one end. So he doesn't have, because what Giannis does a lot is that if he sees a shooter on the corner, he hesitates a little bit and he won't go all the way. He doesn't go full speed when he needs to. So
So
that's
we're
something
saying
that we
that
could figure
all
out.
can be corrected in training camp?
That can be true, yeah, because that's just knowing your space and just
Okay.
knowing that stuff.
Giannis did say something about he needed to do screens better when he was talking, about doing the pick and roll with
That's
Dame.
clear. That's clear. We were saying that all last year. People.
I mean, even Brooke was saying stuff about like, "Hey, I need to learn how to I need to learn how to get better dribbles." I'm like, "That's what we've been trying to tell you. Get your
Hey,
handles
but
better."
you remember I was saying that last year? Oh, you're just trying to make excuses for his lack of efficiency. You
No,
know?
he
I'm like,
knows he has no handles. You need handles, even for a big man, you need a
you
little
need
bit of
angles.
handles.
Yeah, you need it. You think why do y'all think Steph Curry is so wide open? Draymond Green is setting the best screens in the NBA. Period. He's getting clean looks, and when you're a shooter like that, you just need a half a step of freedom to be able to release, and that's what Dame needs. And if you're just rubbing against your opponent and then diving in, that's not a pick, and that's the problem. It's a firm boom. You stop the op from moving, then your guy can move. You can't slide. You know what I'm saying? That's not really. If you watched him last year, Giannis would just kind of rub and then dive into the paint, and then they just jump on Dame. So it's minor stuff. It's minor stuff. This is all just attention to detail stuff, I think, that can be correct. And the first thing about correction is understanding the issue. And if you're already saying that the players are already saying, hey, yeah, I need to do this and that, that's the first step in the right direction to me.
I mean, this team. I mean, this Bucks team just gotta make sure they play better. This year. It's just I don't know why we sit here, we talk, and we all got great points, and then we gotta just see they gotta do it. They gotta go out there and do it because everybody's gonna be on their head, on their helmet about Damian Giannis not doing well if they don't do well. But I know what's gonna happen when we do well. They're not gonna really saying that much about it. They're gonna just sit there like, oh, they're playing better, or
No, they'll
what?
start talking about they won't be healthy for the playoffs anyway. They're never healthy
Yeah,
for the playoffs.
that was
It'll always be an angle. There's always an angle on this team.
Oh,
It's
that already no,
always an angle.
I've already seen that. The season hasn't even started. I've already seen that. I see Miami fans are still talking about, oh, Dame looks so sad over there. I'm like, he would have looked
They're
sad
not
there
gonna let
too.
it go.
Wait. Why Jimmy Butler looks sad too though in Miami right now? I'm not seeing that. Like, what am I seeing? Because Riley getting on Jimmy Butler about talking, and they're talking about him getting traded. Oh, I don't want to hear that on my fan. I'll be on your head on that. You better
Okay,
worry about Butler. That's what you
Hold
need to
on,
worry.
Jimmy Roller
that
is
is
a
a
fool.
crazy
He said if
statement.
Middleton ever get a statue, it better be in street clothes sitting on the bench.
It's that, or it's just gonna be him all sweaty. It's
Yeah,
one of the two.
or
It's
just
one
in
of the
street
two.
clothes, period. Dribbling a basketball in street clothes.
He has what's that? Have you guys seen that Proud Family movie where those peanut heads?
I never seen that.
I watched
There's that their Proud Family movie. Some people probably in the comments probably know what I'm talking about. There's those like peanut things. Bro, Chris got the exact same head.
Middleton. Hold on, it said Mr. Cool foot to neck on Middleton, and please don't get me started on Patton. Like, Middleton isn't a problem when healthy. He just needs to really learn to take care of his body. He needs to go to a nutritionist and specialist to really help him dial in. Y'all remember when Steph Curry kept hurting his ankles all the time? They thought he was going to have to retire early. He had to rededicate himself to the game, getting flexibility, meeting with a specialist, wearing the correct shoes and all that. Maybe Middleton need to do that to extend his career. Do y'all even remember that when Steph was always turning his ankles? And then he
Yeah.
had to, get evaluated and they did all these processes and he's been straight. Middleton might need to figure out what's going on with his body in totality. I don't know if you don't have the correct bone density as a normal human. I don't know what's going on, but he needs to get that checked out. Just get it figured out because you can't be hurt all this many times. You just can't. Something is up. Maybe it's weight. I don't know if it's his weight. If he dropped 15, 20 pounds, would that help? But something is going on, or is it just bad luck and I'm looking too deep? Y'all let me know.
Man, look at that. He hurt too much, man. Too much street clothes, man, for me, man. It's much. He on the bench, not even playing in the game. He's smiling. I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, you paid $30 million. You sitting there smiling? No, no. That ain't no damn luck. That ain't no luck. A bad luck. That's just him not
What,
taking care of his body.
right.
He's not.
What you think, Pass? You think bad luck or you think it's just
It's just him at this point. It's not really bad luck. It's literally just how Middleton is.
no,
It's
yeah, and it's just
after 2021, he's been like this forever. I don't think it's luck at this point. Luck could be for 1 year, 2 years max. This is still happening. It's not luck. It's just you.
no,
We
that's
don't say
fair.
that. We
But at
don't say
least
this
on
about
the
Kawhi
positive
either.
side, we have a much
Kawhi's the
better
same
bench.
way.
At least
Yeah,
this year we have a much better bench to be able to
that helps.
assist. That
Our
helps
bench
a lot
helps.
now. Our
I
bench
did.
can actually score. Do y'all know how many games last year that we had that our bench scored single digits? I don't count Bobby because he's like a pseudo starter, so I don't really count
Yeah.
Bobby like that on the bench. If you take away Bobby, we had 15, 20 games where the bench did scored single digits if you subtract Bobby.
Wasn't there that one game? I think because Giannis was out, Bobby was was one of the starters.
And they
Our
had
bench
6 points.
yeah, it was 6 points. There's literally nothing from the bench,
That was our problem.
and I'm pretty sure half of those points were free throws.
Right.
So really, they only made one shot, 2 shots max.
It was bad last year.
Oh.
Our bench was garbage.
Last year was probably one of the worst years for Bucks fans. It's
It
up
was.
there.
Okay, so the homie Sergio is saying, so why is it not a concern that they didn't practice together this season when last year we were concerned about chemistry? I
It
feel
was
you,
kind
Sergio.
of
We're just trying to go with what the players are saying. The players don't seem to be concerned. They're
yeah,
saying the issue was just communication and that they should be able to iron out everything in training camp. I'm
another
gonna believe them for that. I feel what you're saying, Sergio, and I'm with you. But I want to believe that the players know what they're talking about. That's that's
the,
that's where my faith is in what the players are saying and what was said in the presser.
I understand where he's coming from, but
Yeah,
they
agreed.
it was from their own mouth. They said it last year was too much chaos. It was too
Right.
much of a bad flow from last year. They had nothing. They had no construction, no structure, nothing going on. They just it was like they know coach getting fired. They were just
Fair
not
point,
communicating
Mr. Cool.
well. They said it was all chaos. That was mostly from Brook Lopez saying that. And then y'all saying that we never had nothing really. It was back and forth. We on the fly. So that's not you don't run a team like that. You just don't run a basketball team like that way. So I was like, okay, I understand that. Now you got structure. There's no more excuse for that now. While you got all that structure, there's no more excuse for no being chaos. You should know what your role doing and do it right now. And once that train goes, we gonna figure it out now. So it just I think now they have that construction with the team, then just gotta understand what they need to do.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. How you feel about that pass?
I'm in agreement. I would say.
I just think that even bringing I just saw your comment Amtrak's about bringing along Middleton slowly. I'm a little bit more comfortable with that because of how strong our bench is and that we actually have a reliable two guard now. So I'm okay with it, but I'm not happy about it. I'm okay with bringing Middleton along slowly, but it just seemed like we say that year after year we got to bring Middleton along slowly. That's my problem.
I
That's
mean,
the problem. Is we say this every year. We got to bring Middleton can't play back to backs. Middleton can only play if he has oatmeal 2 days before the game. Like it's always all these stipulations for him to hoop.
Ideally,
Man,
I would be much less worried about Middleton if we
I'm
had.
opposed on that one. He got at least play back to back on that. Like, come on, we can't be pulling that every like. I can't play back to back. My ankle. No,
If they don't want to
no.
do it, maybe the first month of the season or something like that, I'm okay with that. But that it has to stop at some point. And
No,
go
no, no.
ahead, Pass. What were you saying?
For the first month, he has to. First month is when our harder games are. We have way harder games in the first few, like before.
Okay.
At the end, he can do it because that's when we start playing the Pistons and the Jazz and all of them.
Right.
At that point, you can do that. The issue that what I was saying before is like, is that what with Middleton is that you don't really need to worry too much about him playing. More so that he just, as long as the other players, the main issue with Middleton is that we have no other players who are also wings like at a high level.
Correct.
That's the issue. That's the worry there because like our wing depth is very limited. Prince is all right, but he's not a starting. He's not a starting wing. Khris Livingston's just too young. We haven't seen enough from him. So like we can't really you can't use the rookies. Like they're just not gonna do anything for you. If one of them pops off, then you don't have to worry about this.
And that's what we're hoping. We're hoping somebody pops off.
I hope one of the young guys pops off. But hold on this bench. What do you think about these new guys now? Like we didn't really see them, but I saw the press conference. I saw the new guys talking. They're ready. They said they came here. I mean, Gary Trent Jr. said he came here for one reason. That's to win a championship with the Bucks. And he felt like it was a good opportunity for them to come here.
That thing I'm not gonna take seriously because every single person has said every single time they come here, doesn't mean it's gonna happen. But that's just a standard thing. Like, yeah, we came to this team because I wanted. Like, you're gonna say that because that's the goal, but like, doesn't mean you want to. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Now, what I will say, the biggest thing is like I know my role here is stuff like that. Things like that is important.
Interesting, Cream City.
Because that's what DeLon said. Like, hey, I know what I can do, and I can bring that stuff that they need. He was talking about point of attack. That's exactly what we need.
What we need. Yep.
Not right. Prince was saying about, hey, I was looking at film to see where they get their normal spots from Khris, Dame, and Giannis. And he's like, okay, I know where to stand and where to do because he's like he fits into the team. That's something that I'm sure they'll both do. I think Gary Trent will do that same thing too. So like that's something I'm
Cream City 1846. The link is in. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Feel free to pop in, bro. Feel free to pop in. You want us just to lie and say everything is peaches and creams with this team? We can't say anything negative. That's not reality. That's not life, bro. It's not life. You can't just say everything is gonna be because we're talking about Middleton not being available. That's fact. All I'm saying, if we're lying or saying something is not true, provide the receipt. Provide the receipt. Yeah, provide. Oh, let me get my boy Monalando super chat too. Hold on, I miss Monalando. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Monalando, appreciate the $2 super chat. Best Middleton jokes ever. Only the chat. See, now you put it into Cream City. Hilarious. Hey, we gotta poke some fun at it at some point. We gotta poke some fun at it at some point. It's getting laughable at this point.
Wait till season starts. The Middleton jokes are gonna start coming up again.
Those
Bobby jokes are gonna start
everybody
coming.
Back online.
Those Bobby jokes gonna start coming back again. Those pad jokes are never going away. Even though
pad jokes are never going away. And Chris said we support this team, but we're not gonna lie about where we're at or about what players are doing or about our thoughts. The whole point of people tapping in here is to hear the raw, unfiltered truth about this team. Truth is the key word. Truth. And anything that we've said and you think is wrong, please bring the receipts and feel free to deposit them online here, and we will definitely take a look. But from my feel and what you've seen in the chat, nothing we said has been a lie, sir. Just saying. Nothing we said has been a lie or an exaggeration.
Let me say a point. Now, you don't like some people don't like us going on Middleton. He's getting paid $30 million, and he only played how many games last year?
30, I think, 35 max.
So why not get my money's worth then? Like, what? So I can't get mad about him only playing 30. Oh, he had surgery, but now he had another surgery.
Right, he just had wrist surgery.
Inflation's crazy these days.
We can't talk about that. We can't talk about that. Come on. He had a nerve surgery.
No,
Come on,
Dame
man.
didn't go to Giannis' wedding. He had other obligations. Let's not dig into that either. Somebody went at somebody's wedding.
God.
This team is straight. Dame gave an excellent presser, and they're still trying to dig through it. Did y'all not appreciate how open, candid, and honest and transparent Dame was? He's trying to calm y'all down, and y'all still gaslighting him. Y'all
No,
still gaslighting him.
no, you ain't going
Come
to play.
on,
No,
y'all.
no,
Even
you ain't right.
all right, first of all, the wedding thing. You're gonna invite someone to your wedding when you just met for like 8 months ago?
No.
Exactly. Like the people he invited there were all people he's known for a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw some crazy rumors like, oh, LeBron's gonna be at the wedding.
Yeah, all
This
that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, no one of those people were there. None of them
No,
are
why
there.
would LeBron be there? That's his main op.
The
Why
people
would
who were
LeBron be
there,
there? That's his main op. Why would
the
I
people who
invite
were
my main op to my wedding?
the people
Oh,
who were there, are the people you expected to be there. You saw Chris there. I think Drew was there actually.
That's fair. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Drew was there because he's known Drew for a long time. His brothers were all there. Like the people you expect to be there is there. A lot of people from Greece were there.
Oh, hold on. We gotta shout this out. Hold on 1 second. What's good, conscious day trader? Said morning from Bali. I know we are used to seeing Giannis in transition. I would love to see what would happen if we hold on, let me get your comment out there. If we could outlet the Lillard every time and get Giannis running in the lanes.
That's
Interesting
actually
comment. Shout
that's
out to conscious day trader in Bali. I keep telling y'all we global.
I mean, Giannis is by far the best transition player in the league. So yeah, you want to use something like that. Honestly, Giannis would be fantastic in the Pacers system if you think about it. He would thrive in that system like that.
Right, agreed.
We just can't do it because our team is just too old.
Right. So we would actually be like Giannis need a D'Antoni system. That's what would really get him cracking. Like a D'Antoni system, but we don't have the thoroughbreds for it.
Oh, we don't have the legs for that.
Yeah, we don't got the legs, but that would be the system. Appreciate that, Mr. Cool. Hit the like button, people. Appreciate it. You know that I just who we haven't really talked about this much this offseason. His name just Mr. Watch saying they allowed AJ Green to get comfortable last year. Marjan and Ajax was balling before the culture change. We all saw it. That is fair, and I just wanted to say this comment because we haven't really talked about AJ Green. That's a dead-eye shooter right there that we have in our back pocket. We got somebody we know is going to shoot 40+% from three, almost no matter what.
Okay, so Doc said that he was the MVP of the offseason. Problem with that is that Doc lies like a politician. So I have no clue if that's true or not. And Doc will be saying stuff for no reason. He just be lying for half the time.
He lies like a politician. It's wild.
You know how much he was lying during that Pacers series? Like, oh yeah, Giannis is coming back. Giannis is coming back. That man was nowhere close to coming back, and we all knew.
He's coming back.
He did the same thing before too with Harden too. He always does this. Don't take him for his word.
Man, Harden.
Okay, look at this comment. Hold on, y'all. So we got a $5 super chat from the homie. I know more than you. Chris just needs to play 40 games a season and be healthy for the playoffs where he's needed. That's all. Looking forward to the season. Peace. All right. Appreciate the $5 super chat. I know more than you. Aren't you worried if you still in here, bro? Aren't you worried about the load on Giannis?
40
That's
games.
what I'm worried about.
That's why we're saying we want Chris to play more games, so it's less load on Giannis. Don't y'all remember when Giannis used to only play 28 minutes a game, 27 minutes a game, 28 points, and then go sit down because we cooking somebody? In order for that to happen, we need to be healthy. Why does Middleton? Okay, let's say this: if Middleton is only going to play 40 games a season, then he should get half the pay. That's cool. You only want to play 40 games, then we give you $20 million a year. That's not fair. How you get to have a half a season and get full-time pay? I can't do that at work. Why should he?
Man, hey, they talking about doing that for. That's the part that everybody be mad.
Let me chill out on Middleton, man.
They don't want to play.
I don't want to believe it, and Amtrak's. I don't want to believe it.
No.
He
The
was,
reason why I'm saying that is because I didn't see pictures of it.
Yeah,
I need
we didn't
proof. I
see
need
no
photo proof.
photographic evidence, and if it did, we didn't see it. Amtrak's. It didn't happen.
I saw other people's photos. I saw other players there. I did not see photos of him. I saw
He said,
Bobby
"Stop
there.
babysitting 22." I love when y'all call him by the number. Oh, we babysitting 22. We know we need 22. Did you not hear what I told you? What 22 playoff numbers were? 24, 10 and 5 over 6 games. 50% from the field, 40% from 3, 84% from the line. What else would you want from your third best option? What else? If he's
man.
producing like that, no team has beaten us more than 2 games in a 4-game series. Period.
Man, I want them to at
Period.
least give me 5 games.
I don't know. Depends on matchup.
Give me 55 games. That's all I want from them. Like,
We might have
hard,
one 7-game series, but it won't be a lot. Not if all our big 3 are all hooping. I can't see it.
the way our team is made, I think our hardest matchup would be the Knicks.
Okay.
Only because of the guards. The
Yep,
guard
I
play
can
is
see
always
that.
gonna be an issue for us.
if you understand Cat, I'll be all over you, man. Ain't no way.
It's not Cat.
Fact,
It's
dude.
Brunson. That's the more of the issue than
Yeah,
Cat.
right.
No, Brunson. Now that's what we'll see what DeLon Wright do. That's what we'll see the Gary Trent. What you gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
cause now we got different defenders to throw at Brunson. We not throwing old man Crowder, no defense Beasley, slow Pat Connaughton. We got some actual athletes to throw at it that are bigger bodies. It might be different. He can't just blow past them like that. So I'm assuming that I just think our defense is going to be way better this year. It's going to be night and day difference. I think the defense.
The defense just needs to be above league average. It needs to be around like 12 to 10. If it's around there, that's perfect. But the offense does need to get better. There's still room for the offense to get better. Our offense was great last year, but it could be even better than it was last year. I think we were ranked 6th last year. We can probably get that to like 3rd, even 1st, maybe.
Okay, fair. Okay, Cream City said I actually agree with Pass about Doc lying, unfortunately, but he is our coach, so I gotta ride with him till the wheels fall off. Why are y'all saying this about this grown man?
Oh my God.
Oh, damn. And that just cut different. You know, it hit different this time of year, saying he's lying like a politician with everything going on in politics right now.
He lies a lot though, like a crazy amount. I don't know who him. Like, there's 2 people who lie a lot for no reason. It's him and LeBron. They both lie for no reason half the time.
LeBron think he's the best league. LeBron think he's the best player of all time. We just look at him like, really? No, you're not. Man, you're not even close to the best player of all time.
Let me get my homie right here.
I don't know. I won't go
hold
that
on 1
far.
second. Appreciate a $2 super chat from the homie. I know more than you. Oh yeah, did we trade Pat yet? I'll take a McChicken. See, y'all done already started. See, y'all done already Pat getting strays. See.
Okay. About that though, I need that man gone off this team. I do not want him on here.
See,
why is he getting paid $9?
Now you gaslit Pass. Thank you, sir. Go ahead, Pass.
Why is he getting paid $9 million a year? What does he do for $9 million?
Bye. That's what he does. He's bye. That's what he does.
He's getting paid you know what? He's getting paid more than 3 people combined on our bench.
You think I saw a trade for him that someone offered. It was him for Caleb Martin's brother. I forgot his name, but the one who's on the Hornets.
Okay. Yeah, he's better. That's fine. Throw him over here. We'll take him.
I'm sure the Hornets. The problem is, if you want to trade with the Hornets, you probably would have to give a pick because they probably don't want Pat. I don't think anyone wants him.
Yeah, people ain't checking for Pat.
So we would have to send a 2nd rounder, but that's the only downside.
VB Sleek, we ain't never done with the 90s, sir. That was the most electrifying time in NBA history, sir. Everything was spawned. That was the omega for the NBA, was the 80s and 90s, spearheaded by Michael Jeffrey Jordan, who won 6 championships, never went to a game 7, and obliterated all his competition. He never looked for the easy way out. He never looked to make the smart basketball play in the fourth quarter. He took the horse by the reins, and he took them home personally. He didn't get a block shot and then run out of the screen and let someone else save his life like Kyrie Irving. He didn't do that. Michael Jordan caught bodies. Bodies. LeBron never caught a body in the finals. He doesn't have the heart. He's not built like that. Why do you think we developed the smart basketball play? Why do you think we developed load management? That all comes from LeBron. I saw the thumbs down. The truth will set you free, sir. All I'm saying is the truth to you. You can compare 3 years of Jordan's the one three-peat for Jordan and what he accomplished within that three-peat, and it dwarfs what LeBron has done in his career. MVPs, scoring titles, defensive players of the year. I could go on and on. The point that LeBron is even mentioned with Michael Jordan is disrespect. Let me pivot back to the Bucks. I just had to moonwalk on the carcass that's LeBron James.
I forget about how much you despise LeBron sometimes. I forget.
Now let's get back to this Buck stuff here. Let's get back to the Bucks here. We win it. Like I said, if we're healthy, we can win a championship. I think that's clear. I think that's clear.
I'm happy Darvin Ham's back. I forgot about Darvin Ham's one of our defensive coordinator.
What
On
up,
the
Jeff?
for the Lakers to let him go like the way they did and blame him for that. I was like, that's still foul and dirty what they did to him. But I was so happy Doc did say he wanted him there, so I give Doc ups for that. He wanted Doc wanted um he wanted Darby Ham here, so I'm really happy for that. So
And
I'm
I
not
see
gonna.
the Lakers is throwing shots, Petty.
Oh no, that's the one thing I will give Doc very big credit for is that he knows how to pick his assistant coaches.
Right.
Yeah, I think soon as like if stuff go right, then we can get rid of him, and then it'll be Darby Ham.
Oh, 1 sec. Let me just get this super chat. Appreciate the super chat, Monolano $2. Dub for spitting facts and cooking LeBron with it. Yeah, just leave me alone with the LeBron thing. I got too much ammunition. I'm like one of them Chicago drill cats. I got the Draco with the switch for dude. Just don't even bring him up on here.
You
I'll
got
body him
switches for
right away.
LeBron.
I'll body him right away. Right
I'm about
away.
to, I'm about to send you that Not Like Us parody that has LeBron AI
Send
on
it
it
to me.
instead.
Send it to me.
I'm about to send that to you. You go listen to it. You go respect LeBron this time.
Never.
Yo, at least
Hold
give him
on.
number.
Hey, Robert
give
Brooks
him
said
number
Cream
2.
City, you could take Pat overseas and leave him there. Y'all just don't stop. Oh, this is actually low key Pat's fault.
Oh, how's this my fault?
This is low key Pat's fault. You brought up Patsy. You the one, and
No,
then look at the
no,
chat
no.
now. I'm just saying, you gaslit the chat. Just take responsibility. Just take
Okay. I made the fire bigger, but I did not start it. Someone in the chat started that.
Oh, let me bring Brandon in here. Let's get the let's wrap
I
this
just
up
poured
in a minute.
gasoline. I didn't do anything else.
So that I do anything else. You've done enough. let me wrap in Brandon, and we gonna get up out of here in a minute. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Brandon, you good?
I'm good.
All right, I see you. What's good, Brandon? So tell us how you feel about the presser, Dame's comments, what people
Hey,
saying in the chat. Hey man, your
what?
video looking like Blair Witch Project. Come on, man. There you go. There you go. Go ahead, Brandon.
I think they did the right thing because he didn't communicate. Well, he did communicate with Giannis last season, and he said himself we're gonna see a different version of Dame this season
Mm-hmm.
because this team is not promoted.
Agreed.
Oh, and I like the one White. I like what he said. He can guard any position.
We
One,
haven't had anybody like that or even speak like that since Drew Holiday. So that made me feel good that he was willing to put himself out there and say he's gonna focus on the defensive end. I think that was great. Go
right.
ahead.
Also, I'm not gonna bring back seeing fly back into this, but I just gonna leave it alone for a while. For a while. Because last season, y'all was on my helmet last season. I would never forget that. And also, hey, they in much better shape now.
Right. But that's the thing though. Individually, they all got in better shape. And now they should collectively come together and put the pieces together in the game plan together in training camp.
Right?
That's what I'm thinking.
And I think team go click together this season.
I agree. And then before we wrap up, how do you feel
Hey,
about Middleton?
okay, first I'm gonna get Dame. Dame said the reason why he looked up to Trent Jr. because he took Trent Jr. to have that chemistry together over here in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they can kill each other and be off each other. So Middleton, I'm not gonna be on Middleton helmet right
Okay. So you,
now. I just want him to take it one game at a time. I want him fully healthy. Fully healthy.
okay.
And
So then you okay with us bringing him along slowly?
like I'm nothing like about a teaching game. That way he can take the push off Giannis.
There we go. 60 game. I'm cool with that. That's fair. That's
We
cool.
don't
What is that, like
we not need
70% or so around
one
there?
man
Yeah.
show that's not what we need.
Appreciate you. All right, let's go to Bleach Report Boss. Then we'll end with pass, and then I'll get in the comment section to get up out of here. Go ahead, Bleach Report Boss.
All right, it's like I said, it's been a whirlwind day with seeing the guys, seeing this new team, whether we see them in the Bucks. Overall, we just gotta just be patient and wait, see what they're gonna do. But I believe in this team. I know that I think this year is different. I think Giannis and Dame being healthy, coming back is a good thing. It's just going to take some time. But overall, you got to believe what this team is going to do in the future. So when that happens, we're going to have time. So I can't wait for this first opening week, November 13th, I believe, versus the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, that's going to be the first game, I believe. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready for Dion Wright against Boston. He's already said he's already ready for him. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
back.
like that. Yeah, I like that.
So go Bucks, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. It's on you, Paz. Hey, and we going live too after the Packer game this week too, just so everybody know. Go ahead, Paz.
All right. Portland, you sent us Dame. We got another offer. For you. It involves Pelicans, all right? Pelicans give us, all right, we'll give Pelicans Pat. All right, we don't want actually, you know what? You guys should take Pat because it's a memory. You used to have him, it's a
He
good
can
memory.
retire
Send
where
him
he
out.
started.
Yeah, send him out retirement home. Like older Geller. He's let him be. You give us Rob Williams, all right? We even sweeten the pot. We'll put in Bobby Portis with it. I know you like Bobby. I heard you say
So you
Bobby.
would trade Bobby to get back Robert Williams III?
No. We're doing more than just that.
Okay.
We're also gonna get Trey Murphy III from the Pelicans. Pelicans to give you CJ. That's a whole new reunion right there. We're all straight.
I'm not mad at the Trey Murphy and the Robert Williams. I'm not actually mad at that.
Trey Murphy actually is possible because we're not gonna get Herb. I'd rather have Herb, but we just can't. They're not. He's not true.
You're right. That's not bad. I'm not mad at that. Let me see if they say in the comment section real quick before we swap up out of here. Hold on.
No, the trade thing that I did probably doesn't work.
Okay.
But trying to get, if we could get one of them, because you can't trade away. No one's going to take just Pat for Trey Murphy. It's just
Yeah,
not
you're
gonna
gonna
happen.
have to sweeten the pot.
Yeah, so you would have to trade Bobby or someone like that, or maybe
Okay. No,
you could maybe try Marjan. I don't know, but Marjan hasn't shown us
Marjan is
anything.
worth
He hasn't shown
kibbles and
anything.
bits.
I don't know. Maybe Chris Livingston could do something, but I don't want to trade him yet.
Yeah, I don't want to trade any of them young dudes. Nah, I'm not
No,
Marjan or
no,
somebody
no.
like that.
I do
We'll
want to
put
trade
in
Marjan.
Marjan with anything at
I
this
do
point.
want to trade Marjan. I told you last year. If he
Marjan
don't
focused
tighten
on the
up,
club instead of being in the
if
gym.
Marjan does not tighten up, I am treating him like Pat Connaughton. He's going to get the exact same treatment.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in, gentlemen. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right, pass. New Jersey, out of there. My boy,
Peace,
Bleach Report
love.
boss, out of there. Go on, bro. Last but not least, Brandon King Carter, out of there. Go on, bro. All right, let's get back in here. Get to this comment section real quick. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. Some of these comments was really funny. I couldn't even repost some of this. Y'all was wild. It's at least the nasty has excuse. Y'all are so wild. If y'all haven't already, please hit the like button, comment, like, subscribe, share. Y'all know the spiel there. YouTubers say, content creator. This is your number one source for Bucks news. This is the number one Bucks podcast on YouTube. This is also the number one Bucks chat on YouTube. Nobody does it quite like us. This is a friends and family environment. If you down, please subscribe. We have a lot of fun during the season. We go live after every Bucks game. You might have to give me a minute. I am a season ticket holder, so it might take me 15, 20 minutes to get home from the stadium. And then we go live right away. And then y'all can hop in as y'all want, give y'all peace, give y'all take. This is a platform built for the people. And the people are friends and family in Bucks Nation. Salute. Again, I'm very happy about the changes the Bucks made in the offseason. I'm hoping Middleton can return healthy, and we got to take it slow. We could take it a little slower than normal because I do think we have a way better and more well-rounded team than we did last year, better bench. And I think this team, like I said, health is the only thing that can derail this team from winning a championship. Long as we're healthy, I think we're an elite team. We're a top 3 team in the NBA, period. You can't tell me different. So, like I said, I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done discussing the Milwaukee Bucks 2024 presser, along with the Khris Middleton update that he will not be ready and cleared for 5-on-5 until training camp. We wish him a speedy recovery. We wish that he can play at least 60 games and then do what he does in the playoffs so we can put another banner in Fiserv form. Because we hang banners in Fiserv form. We don't hang in-season tournaments in Fiserv form. We don't count that. We count real titles. We count real hardware. Fiserv form does not want any in-season tournament trophies or banners. We want the real deal. And that's what the mission is for this team this year. And let's support this team and be positive and give this team the motivation they need and be like the 12th man is for the Seattle Seahawks when they at home to help this team be unstoppable. So I appreciate all y'all tapping in. Comment, like, subscribe, like I said, and share the most electrifying content on YouTube. Go on.